It's morning time at the Organic Learning Farm and Education Center, and I thought I'd just do a video update. And it's just another update on the paint situation. And yeah, everything is moving along. This is the upstairs area, the living area, and also the cricket area. As you can see, this has all been painted. And there's two rooms that still have not been painted: the office and the bedroom area, which it should be painted, and the floor, which is really the next thing on the itinerary. But we're moving ahead. This outside has been done. These are the quail cages. Still working on them. I need another floor on the top, so that will be happening this weekend, hopefully. So it's still messy. It hasn't been cleaned up. The floors haven't been cleaned yet. But my partner will be undertaking that task hopefully soon, and we're moving along. It's coming along. Looks like it rained last night a little bit, and the rainy season will be coming, I'm hoping, soon, because I want some water in the pond. I think I've already shown everybody this wall, which is nice. The classroom has been completed except for these doors, the windows. But that's okay. That'll happen, and I'm not really overly concerned about that. But the inside has been done. The floor has to be cleaned, and the tools have to be stored and inventory properly. So that's done. And this area here, which we're hoping someday will be a homestay area, is okay. It's I mean, if anybody remembers what this looked like before, you know that this is 100% improvement. All the doors have been done. The inside has been done now. Both rooms, the bedroom, and even the bed I painted. And here's the bed, and that's been painted, and the walls have been painted, so they look pretty good. Again, it just needs, the floor needs to be cleaned up, and that's an all-day job for sure. But I think my partner will contribute to that. And this is bedroom has been done here. The door has been done. So this didn't do too well here. We got some. It's just the water moisture, and I put like 4 coats on there, and it still didn't clean up. But again, as I mentioned, this is not Trump Tower. It's an organic learning farm. But the bathroom area has been cleaned, so the homestay has been done. This took a lot of paint. I think this took like it took at least 3 coats, in some areas 4. I know this looks like it's still pretty, well, it's still pretty messy, but that's what this thing is. It was starting from scratch, and our passion fruit is just doing fantastic, and it's moving down this whole gate or the fence area just like I wanted to. I had to do some work on the rabbit hutch. I had to raise it. We had some ants getting in there, and I have to put some water containers on the stands to keep ants out. They got a litter. She had 5 babies, and the ants got them all. Can't believe that happened, but yeah, there are some challenges with this colony farming aspect of the rabbits, and I'm really reevaluating this. I want to keep it going, but mites are an issue, ants are an issue, and yeah. But this is really something I wanted to do. I wanted to do colony farming, on-the-ground farming, but those are the challenges when you do it. And they're formidable challenges. They really are, believe it or not. But cage farming is something we will be doing as well. Starting more corn over here. And I lost my moringa trees. And I'm thinking that's due to spider mites. And I have to work that out. I really have to work that out. But these are some of the challenges that occur when you're farming. These are just farming challenges. There's the wall. It's not finished yet. Today I'll be finishing the trim. That was a really difficult wall, and it really sucked up a lot of paint, and it flaked a bit, and I had some real challenges. And today's a nice day because it's overcast. But it's been really, really hot out here, and so I just need to finish a wall here, and I'm out of paint, so I just need to see what I got left. I don't know if I have enough to do a green on that inside there, but at least this is okay. It's not perfect, but I should have done another coat, and I didn't have enough, and I think I might just barely have enough for that top piece, and this will have to wait. This top area will have to wait for now. But my goal is to complete this area right here, and then the railing in the front, which goes up to the top. That's a pretty big job and requires the brown paint. But I mean, doesn't this look so much better? And yeah, so I'm really happy about this. And again, this is thanks to the CM Reap community and people outside the community as well. And you know who you are. And I want to thank you again for that. And so there's a lot of things on the agenda. We're moving along, and slowly but surely. Someday these containers back here will be aquaponics containers, and that's really, to tell you the truth, that's really the heart of the system. And because when you have children coming, which is again the education center aspect of this project, this is what they're going to be learning. So it's going to be one of those things where the children will be coming out here learning the aquaponics aspects of this farm. But they first these things have to be constructed, and these systems take a little bit of effort to set up. But the idea again is to create, I guess you would call it platforms, but they're not really on the ground, so they're kind of raised. But there'll be raised beds here in the system, and these areas will hold the fish. So this is a lot of water space here. I think there's close to 20,000 liters that we can put in here in one of these containers, and we have two that can be built and made functional. They have to be, the brick has to be put in and cemented. So it's a big job, and this one is the one that really is the hardest one to financially handle. But it will be done, because this is really what we want to be teaching this village, is this kind of farming. They know about ducks, but and the ducks were just designed to, the idea is to, utilize the eggs for food for the kids when they come to class. I mean, I was at two NGOs before coming to this facility to work autonomously, because that was really the key for me. It's difficult working with schools because they have their own agenda, and I understand that, with sponsors and so forth. So you can't really just do what you want, and that tends to slow the process down. But these ducks really are designed to produce eggs, really eggs. But I have a lot of drakes in there, and so I'm building up the stock slowly as I can. I bought another female Muscovy duck. I don't know if you can see that. There's two Muscovies in there, a male and a female, a drake and a hen. And there's a lot of males. I got a lot of males in there. So eventually they'll be slimmed down, if you will, for barbecue. That's the only way I can say that. And then and just get the females built up again. So that's the idea. When you buy these birds, they're hard to sex when they're chicks, and what they tend to do is that is the suppliers, the guys that ride around these carts and their suppliers, from what I can see, tend to give you a very heavy male population, because this is not uncommon. I've talked to other local people here, and they find out in due course that they got a lot of males instead of females for eggs. So that's just the way that is. And I know this video is long, but I'm having fun doing it. This area will be for chickens in due course. No big hurry on this because of the feed. It costs a lot of money to feed these birds, and they'll forage. We'll use this back area over here. We'll knock this wall out, and they'll be able to go out in the morning and get into that field. So that's going to be okay. But that still is not the complete answer for the feed challenge. And you know, you just got to keep your eye on your birds around here too. So that's what's going on. We've been really heavy with mangoes. We had so many mangoes, and the ducks love it. So they're when they drop off the tree, they go to the ducks, the rabbits, and an occasional smoothie. Mango smoothies are fantastic. But look at all these mangoes we got, huh? And then there'll be a second season. I think we'll have more in April. But we've got trees in the back and trees in the front, and eventually you'll see that we will be able to even show the kids how to make preserves and so forth. I mean, that's really the way to go, huh? So this is where we're at, and it's moving along slower than I certainly want. And if I had the funds, this would have been done already. If I had my own funds, there would be no second thought about putting everything I have into this project, everything. And but as it is, we're just taking it step by step. But the paint was the focus, and I'm happy to say that it's almost done. Done is a big word to use because nothing's ever really like done. I figured that out. There's always things to do, and painting is one of those things where you're just going to keep on painting all the time. But anyhow, so that's an update. I also did those front pillars. You can see them, they're in brown. I'm not completed on them. I have to do the tops. But again, I'm out of paint, so I'm doing. Oh, just for anybody who might be watching this, if you're around on Saturday night. In the city, I'm playing some music at the at Kevin's Vagabond Pub, which is on the the Anchor Night Market Road, off Suxon. It's right where that Soul Kitchen is on the corner, and you go down past the market. And so I'm playing a show on Saturday night and try to raise some money for 2 buckets of paint. That's my goal. I need 2 more buckets, and one is an expensive one. One's at $47, and I also need brushes still. And so yeah, but we're coming along, huh? And that header up there is also on the itinerary, but I don't have enough paint for that. But I figured out a way with the ladder, with the support fence I have along the side here, to get up to that header, and I think I can do it safely. So that can be completed. So maybe next week that'll be done, and then the place will be painted. So mission accomplished. And thank you very much for watching. This will go on YouTube, so if you could like it, that's probably a good idea. And thank you everybody again. And we still need support, so anybody who's out there that wants to chip in and help us out, that'd be great. So okay, thanks for watching, and wishing you a great day from Siem Reap, Cambodia.